Hello everyone. So today I'm going to explain important topic of class 4th, that is metric measures. Okay. So here I'm going to explain how to convert the large unit into smaller unit and smaller unit into large unit. Okay. So unit may be of length, unit may be of weight, and unit may be capacity. Okay. So here I write, yes, this is your M for milli, okay, and C for centi, D for deci, and this capital D for deca, and this H for hecto, and this K for kilo. Okay. Now here I one thing I miss. Okay, I will write down later on. Okay. So first of all, you should remember all these things. Is it okay? Milli, centi, deci, deca, hecto, kilo. These things is same as your place value chart. Okay, I will explain later on. Okay, so if you want to write the units of length, so what I write here, yes, meter. Getting? This is your meter. And if you complete all these things, then you what you write? Millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, and as you know there is meter, and now decameter, hectometer, kilometer. Is it okay? I hope you understand this very well. Okay. Now the question is that how can remember all these things? Okay. So I will tell a shortcut trick if you want to remember all these things. Okay. So if I erase all these things, okay, and this also, there may be if these are units of length, then you can write here meter. If these are units of weight, then you can write here gram. And if these are units of, yes, capacity, then you can write here liter. So you can write here liter, meter, and gram. So these three things and these three things will not change. Okay, these remain always same. Okay, so what is the question? How to remember all these things? So look at this. So dear student, if you assume this is your center, okay, and you want to write the units of length, so at the center, what do you write? Yes, unit of length is meter. So you can write here meter. Clear? If you write here meter, now you know the place value chart. Okay. Suppose that there is a meter, okay, and if you assume this meter as your ones place, as a ones place, and this thing you treat as a tens place, and this H you will treat as a hundred place, and this treat you as a thousand place. Is it okay? Same. What is going here? Deci, centi, milli. So actually, if you see, these units are decreasing here. These units are decreasing here. So in a place value chart, you remember one thing, that is decimals. Okay. If you put here decimal, then after decimal, which place come? Yes, tenth. What? Which place? Tenth. I can write here upon 10. Means out of 10, which part comes here? That is called 10th place. And after that, this is, you can treat as 100th place, and this place you can treat as 1000th place. You can also write down here name of 10th, 100th, 1000th, but I write here such type of notation. Okay. So you understand out of 10 which part, out of 100 which part, out of 1000 which part. Okay. So I think you understand. I resemble these things with place value chart. Getting? Now the question is that how to convert, or we can say how to learn this chart. Okay. Now, so here first of all I am taking this chart according to length. Okay. If I take these are units of length, then what I write? I write meter, millimeter, centimeter, you know very well, decimeter, and this is your meter, decameter, hectometer, kilometer. Look at this. What I write here? M. Means these are the units of length. Clear? Now, if you want to convert a large unit into small unit, look at this. I compared all these units with place value chart. So you can treat this middle unit as a ones place. After that, tens. This treat as a tens place, hundred place, thousand place. Clear? You will get the answers here very easily. After this middle term, in the right hand, you know very well, in place value chart, what's come? Fractional part. What come? Fractional part. And here what you put? Decimals. And after decimal, what comes? Tenth place, hundredth place, thousandth place. Similarly, in the units, the units is here decreasing. Actually, meter is very big as compared to decimeter. Decimeter is smaller, centimeter is again smaller, and millimeter is smallest in this table. Okay. Similarly, if you see here, you know ones is bigger, and tens is bigger, hundred is again bigger, and thousand is here biggest one. Okay, in this table. Okay. Same, meter is smaller, decameter is bigger, hectometer is again bigger, and kilometer is again bigger. But how many times? Question is just how many times? So I again write here 10 times. What is going here? If you see meter and decimeter, what is the relation between meter and decimeter? And sorry, not decimeter, decameter. What is the relationship between decameter and meter? So 1 decameter is equal to be how many meter? Yes, meter is smaller as compared to decameter. But what you say? 1 decameter is equal to be 10 times of 1 meter. Means you can say 1 decameter is equal to be, yes, how many meters? 10 meters. Means 1 decameter is how many times more than this meter? 10 times. Same you know, ones, tens. Ones is smaller than tens place. But how many times? You can say 1 tens is equal to be how many ones? So what you say? 10 ones. Okay, if you not understand this thing, I will explain in another way. For example, this is your one note of 10 rupees getting, and how many coins you will get? 10 coins. One note of 10 rupees is equal to be 10 coins of 1. So same thing is going here. Okay. Similarly, what you see here, meter is, this is 1 meter and this is your 1 decameter. But 1 decameter is how many meter? 1 decameter is equal to be 10 times of 1 meter. Means 1 decameter is equal to be 10 meter. Okay. Similarly, hectometer is increasing here. But how many times? Again, 10 times. 10 times it is increasing. Okay. If you want to convert hectometer into decameter, so how many decameters you write here? What you say? 1 hectometer. 1 hectometer is equal to how many decameters? So what is answer? 10 times. 1 hectometer is equal to be 10 times of this decameter. See, ones, tens, 100. This tens, how many times is less than this 100? So you know 100 note. 100 note is equal to be how many 10 notes? So what is answer? 10. 1 note of 100. Look at here. Rupees 100 is equal to be how many notes of 10? So what you say? 10 notes of, okay, 10 notes of rupees 10. Means 10 tens are 100. Means 1 note of 100 is equal to be 10 notes of 100. Same thing is here. 1 hectometer we treat as 100. 1 hectometer is equal to be how many meter? So you know hectometer is bigger than decameter. and decameter is again bigger than meter. If you want to convert this hectometer into meter, so how many times you multiply? 10, 10, 2 times. 10 times 100 means 1 hectometer is how many times bigger than this meter? 100 times. Means 1 hectometer is equal to be 100 meter. Is it okay? Now, one thing you always remember. 1 kilometer is equal to how many meters? Can you tell me? Yes. What is the answer? 1000 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to be 1000 meter. So you can convert this. Okay. You know, this is your meter, this is your kilometer. You want to convert this kilometer into meter. How can you convert? You know, kilometer is very big as compared to this meter. So how many times it is bigger? So this is your 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. 3 times you multiply here 10. Because meter is smaller than decameter. Decameter is smaller than hectometer. And hectometer is smaller than kilometer. But how many times? 10, 10, 10, 10. 3 times you will multiply by 10. So 1 kilometer, what you get? If I erase these things. Okay. So what you get? 1 kilometer is equal to dash meter. So look at this. 1 kilometer is greater than, or we can say bigger than hectometer. But how many times? 10 times. Now hectometer is again bigger than decameter. But how many times? Again 10 times. Decameter is bigger than this meter. But how many times? 10 times. So what you see? You convert 1 kilometer into meter. But how many meters? 10 times 100, 100 times, yes, 10 times 100, 100 times, what is the answer? 1000. So what you get here? 1 kilometer is equal to be 1000 meter. I hope you understand all these things. Okay. So in this way, if you want to convert, okay, this meter into centimeter, millimeter, or we can say decimeter, then you can again, what you do? You can go in the same way. Okay. I will take one example here. Okay. If I want to convert 1 meter, okay, I write here 1 meter. 1 meter into, for example, centimeter. So you know very well this answer. Yes. What is the answer of this? 1 meter is equal to dash centimeter. What do you write here? 100. You know very well. Okay. So I want to tell how can you get here? How can you find the answer here? So you know 1 meter. 1 meter is equal to be dash centimeter. So what you do? 1 meter. How many centimeter is there? 1 meter is bigger than decimeter and decimeter is bigger than centimeter. But how many times? 10, 10. If you want to convert this meter into centimeter, then how many you multiply 10? 2 times. How many times? 2 times. So 10 times, what you get? 10 times 100. That means, what is the right answer? 1 meter is equal to be 100 centimeter. I hope you understand these things very well. How can you convert? If you want to convert 1 meter into millimeter, then what you get? You want to convert this meter into very small unit. So if you want to convert very big unit into small unit, then you know that unit, when you change into small unit, you will multiply again and again. So keep in mind, whenever you want to convert bigger unit into smaller unit, you should multiply. But how many times? 10 times. So this 10 times you can understand when you write this complete table. Okay. Now, for example, so what I write here? Okay, 1 meter. I want to convert 1 meter into, yes, dash millimeter. So you know very well, 1 meter. 1 meter is bigger than deca is bigger than centi is bigger than milli. So you want to directly into millimeter. So how many times you multiply? 10 times, 10 times and 10 times. Means 3 times you will multiply 10. So 10 times 100, 100 times 1000. So how many millimeter? 1 meter is equal to 1000 times of 1 millimeter. Means here you should multiply by 1000. Okay, means 1 meter is equal to be 1000 time of 1 millimeter. Okay, so 1 meter is very bigger as compared to this millimeter. Is it okay? Now next question is how to convert large unit into smallest and smallest into large. So large unit I convert into smallest here. Okay, now I want to convert a small unit into large unit. So if you convert a small unit into large unit, then the difference is there. You here divide, means you will get here fraction. Getting? So you know very well, meter I write here ones place, then I write here tenth, hundredth, thousand. Here upon 10, upon 100, upon 1000 means the fraction is going here. Means out of 10, which part is representing here? Out of 100, which part is representing here? Out of 1000, which part it represent here? Now, same thing I want to convert into, yes, I want to convert here 1 centimeter is equal to how many meter? For example, if I write here 1 centimeter is equal to be how many? Yes, how many meter? Okay, this is your question. So as you know very well, if you want to convert small unit into large unit, then it will not give a complete meter, it give a part. Is it okay? Means 1 centimeter represent only part of a meter, because 1 meter is very big and centimeter is small. So 1 centimeter represent only part of a meter. For example, I write here 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter is here. For example, this is centimeter and this is your meter. You want to convert this centimeter into meter. So how many times you divide here? Divide means centimeter is smaller this unit. Centimeter is smaller than this unit. But how many times? 10 times. 10 times. Smaller means I am here dividing, because I get here fraction, means 10 10 100 means upon 100. Out of 100 it represent which part? Only one part. 1 centimeter representing here one part out of 100 centimeter. Okay, means out of 100 centimeter 1 centimeter representing only one part. So 1 centimeter is called 1 upon 100 times of a meter. Means 1 centimeter is equal to how many meters? Only one part. Only one part of a 100. Out of 100 it represent one part of a meter. Okay, so this is the difference between 1 centimeter and 1 meter. Is it okay? I hope you understand how to convert large unit into small and small unit into large. Okay, whenever you want to convert large into small, you should multiply. Whenever you want to convert small unit into large, you should divide. Okay, so how many times you divide, you can understand this table. So this will help how many times you divide and how many times you multiply. Is it okay? Now in your mind the question is, this things is only applicable for length. So this is not true. Okay, these things also helpful for understanding the units of capacity, unit of weight. If I write here gram, so you know very well gram is the unit of, yes, weight. So decagram, hectogram, and you know what is this? Kilogram. This is a bigger unit. Okay, biggest in this table. This is the biggest one. Okay, this is your small d representing here decigram. Okay, centigram, milligram. These things you know very well: milligram, gram, kilogram. But these things is new for you. These four things are new for you. If you want to convert 1 kg, 1 kg is equal to how many grams? So you already learned all these things. 1 kg is equal to be, yes, 1000 gram. You know, you cram all these things. But if you want to convert according to this table, then you will get same answer. So how can you get? Yes, you know, gram is very small as compared to this kilo. but how many times it is small? 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. Or you can say kilogram is bigger than this gram, but how many times? 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. Means if you multiply 3 times 10, then what you get? 10 times a 100, 100 times a 1000. So what is answer? 1000. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. I hope you understand this very well. Okay. Same, if you want to convert this gram into kilogram, then what you get? If you want to convert 1 gram is equal to dash kilogram. So what you say? 1 kilogram you want to find here. 1 gram is equal to dash kilogram. So what is the question? You want to convert small unit into large unit. Is it okay? So how can you convert? You know, gram is small, but how many times it is smaller than this kilo? 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. So how many times you are dividing here? 3 times. Okay, 3 times. So 10 times a 100, 100 times a 1000. So what you say? 1 gram representing here 1 part out of 1000. Upon means divide. Means here this 1 gram representing only 1 part out of 1000 parts. You know 1000 gram make a 1 kg. But 1 gram only make a 1 part of a 1 kg. Okay. 1 part of a 1 kg. Or you can say 1 part out of 1000 gram. So I hope you understand all these things. If you get any problem, you can pause the video and again you can see it. Okay. If I write here liter, L for liter. Okay. So I can write here okay. Here I write L for liter, that is milliliter. You know very well milliliter. You also learn liter, but all these things are new for you. Okay. Now again the things are same. Milliliter, centiliter, deciliter, liter, decaliter, hectoliter, kiloliter. Okay. Now how can you convert any liters into small unit? Okay. For example, if you have 1 liter, and you know very well 1 liter how many milliliter? 1 liter is equal to be 1000 milliliter. Is it okay? So these things you learn in previous class. Getting 1 liter is equal to be dash milliliter. Okay. So if you see this 1 liter is bigger as compared to milliliter. Okay. Because after this what is going here? Places is decreasing. On the right hand place is decreasing. On left side place is increasing. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 in this way. Similarly 10th, 100th, 1000. What is going here? Places is decreasing. Fraction means a part. It will not a whole. It's a part which representing here. So 10th is bigger and this is smaller, smallest. What is going here? Places is decreasing on the right hand side and left hand side places is increasing. Ones, tens in this way. Okay. Same is going in the units. Unit is increasing here 10 times in this way and 10 times is decreasing right side. Okay. So that is the reason 1 liter. What is this? 1 liter is equal to, this is your L. Okay. 1 liter is equal to be how many milliliter? So if you see this 1 liter, liter is bigger than, yes, deciliter. Okay, but how many times? 10 times. Again, deciliter is bigger than centiliter, but how many times? 10 times. Centiliter is bigger than milliliter, but how many times? 10 times. In complete way, you can say liter is, 1 liter is how many times bigger than this milliliter? 10 times a 100, 100 times a 1000 times. 1 liter is 1000 times bigger than this milliliter. So what you write here? 1000. 10 times a 100, 100 times a 1000. 1 liter is equal to be 1000 milliliter. But I want to here explain, if you want to change this milliliter into liter, then what you say? If you have only 1 milliliter, what? 1 milliliter, and you want to convert this 1 milliliter into large unit. So what you say? What you say? So if you want to divide, if you want to convert this milliliter into large unit, then I know very well milliliter is very small as compared to liter. But how many times it is small? Yes. So what I write here? 10 times. If I change this milliliter into centiliter, then I will divide by 10. Means 1 upon 10. Okay. Means 10 means out of 10 it represents 1 part. Again it is 10 times smaller than deciliter. And deciliter is again smaller than 10 times. So what is going here? Means how many times you will divide here? 3 times. 10 times 100, 100 times 1000. It means 1 milliliter is 1000 times smaller. 1 milliliter is 1000 times smaller this liter. Or you can say 1 upon 1000. You can say 1 milliliter is representing here 1 part. 1 milliliter is very small as compared to liter. So 1 milliliter representing here only 1 part out of 1000 milliliter. I hope you understand all these things, and this will help not in class 4th, but it will help all the other classes like 5th, 6th and so up to 10th. Okay, so I hope you understand these things very well. Now last thing I want to explain here, how to remember all these things. So this is your last thing. Okay, how to learn. So I will give one trick. So first of all, yes, write down this. If you want to write here. If you write here the units of length, then you can write here meter. If you want to write the units of capacity, then you can write liter. If you want to write the units of weight, then you can write at the center gram. This is the center point. After this, you can write here 3 things. 1, 2, 3. Similarly, here 3 units is going here. Okay. So, you know, in right hand side, unit is decreasing, and in left side, unit is increasing. Getting? So, if you see here, this is your, yes, this is your kilo. You know very well, highest one is kilo. This is your hecto. This is your, yes, deca. So you can write here K for kilo, and this is, you know, what is this? This is your HD. So HD you can remember in your mind. HD means you see the videos in HD. Okay, high definition. Okay, same. In the center, if you write the units of length, then you write here meter, decameter, hectometer, kilometer, and so on. Okay, and if you want to write the units of gram, so units of length, units of weight, then you can write here decagram, hectogram, kilogram. Similarly, in the right hand side, what is going? The places is the units is decreasing, but how many times? 10 times. Here 10 times increasing, and here 10 times decreasing. Okay, after these middle units, what you see? The units is decreasing, but how many times? 10 times. Okay, so what is here? How can you remember this? First, you know this. This is your milli. You can learn this thing. Okay, what is this? Milli. This is your milli. After milli, yes. What do you see? DC. Do you know DC? Deputy Commissioner. Okay, is the head of our district. Okay, so DC. DC you can learn very easy way. DC, or you can say direct current. In this way you can HD, DC. Okay, in this way. Now one question comes in your mind. So how can we differentiate this D and this D? Here I write capital D and here I write small d. So keep in your mind, whenever you write capital D, that means this is your left hand side and unit is increasing here. Okay, and whenever you write small d, that is in the right hand side, because unit is here decreasing. Okay, because you know the place is, okay, ones, tens is increasing in this side, and fractional part comes after decimal here, tenth, hundredth, thousandth, which is decreasing. So this small d representing here smaller unit, and this capital represent here bigger unit. So this is your deca and this is your deci. So I hope you can learn all these things in this way. Kilo, the highest one, milli is the smallest one, okay, and this is the middle term. Middle means if you want to write the units of length, then you can write here meter, decameter, hectometer, kilometer, and so on. If you want to write the units of weight, then you can write gram at the center, decigram, centigram, milligram, decagram, hectogram, kilogram. Okay, in this way you can complete it. So I hope you understand all these things very well. So thank you for watching this video, and you can revise all these things again and again, and you can pause the video if you get any problem. I hope you understand it very well. So thank you so much.